What's going on, everyone? It's Braden with JACOJE Fine Jewelry. We're stepping out of the office today and into the field. We're gonna look for some gold, so stay tuned. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at JACOJE Fine Jewelry. Visit my website www.jacoje.com. Right on, bro. You might notice the clouds and the hoodie. I'm not in Southern California, I'm in Wyoming. It's 50 degrees right now. Back home it's 100, so it's quite the difference. I'm freezing, but I want to do this video. I want to look for gold. It is August. It should be like 90 degrees right now here, but it's crazy. That's Wyoming weather for you. Now, above me is South Pass. They had a gold rush back in the day. There's a lot of gold in the mountains there. So when you go little creeks like this, you just never know if you're gonna find something. And me, I love gold. I love the treasure hunt thrill about this. So I always try to look. It's just a hobby of mine. So I'm gonna show you guys kind of what I'm gonna do and what I'm working with. Now I'm pissed off because someone stole my metal detector. I have like the little beep 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 metal detector. That's my favorite thing, but it was stolen out of our garage and I'm pissed off. But I have the sluice box, so we're gonna go old school with it. All right, so here's some of my tools. I got my bucket. I'm gonna put all the dirt that I gather out from the bank. I got my rock sifter for the big rocks, and then a smaller screen, and of course my pan is what I'll be used to scoop the banks out with. Now as we move down, you see I got my sluice box set up. This is pretty much the only area that I could find to set up. That water's a little deep. I'm gonna have to prop some rocks up. You don't want too much current going in there. So I'll put some rocks under to kind of even out that water. If it runs too fast, the gold will just go right through. So I'm gonna fix that real quick. All right, so I'm just gonna dig some of this out. It's kind of rocky, so I'm just gonna get some material out, test that. I'm doing the bank because as it gets higher, the river flows, and if there's gold, it's gonna push it out to the banks. So always check the banks when you're looking for gold. All right, so you can see I collected some stuff from the bank. I'm gonna start sorting this out. So we're gonna dump this into the screen. That's gonna get out those big rocks. So dump. And now I'm just gonna put more water and sift this out. So now I got the big rocks. I'm just gonna sort through, make sure I don't see any gold. Or anything else. Right here you have some quartz. That's a really good sign for gold. There's a lot of quartz in these hills. That's why I'm looking here. But you don't really see anything. So I'm just gonna toss these rocks back in the river, and then I'm gonna run this through the sluice. So now we're at the sluice. I fixed it a little bit. To me, this is still a little too high, but if I knew there was gold for sure where this was, I'd fix it a little better. But just for this video, we're gonna leave it as it is. Now I'm gonna take this material and just let it go through. Drop it in there. The big nuggets will stick on the black part, and then the blue part's just for a safety net. So you're just gonna let this material go in and let it do its thing. You don't want to put too much on there at one time. Some water in here, and this part of the river is a lot of rocks, so it's kind of hard to work with. We're just going to dump it in slowly. And then if you have some big nuggets, you'll start to see them collect on that black strip there. Remember, gold's heavier. So it's gonna sink to the bottom real quick. We'll try to get all this stuff out. Keep going. A little bit more. Okay, I got that material from the banks. If you want to look in the river, look, see this big boulder right here? As gold comes along, it's gonna get trapped under there, so I'm gonna dig some material out there, and then just different rocks in the river. Dig out, or if they're dried out, that gold will suck and deposit under there. See, this current is fast right here. There's no current right there, so it's gonna kick under there. That's always a good place to look. Do our second run. Just dropping this in here. Watching it all go. All right. Now let's clean this out. We did 2 runs. If you want to find a lot of gold, you do more, but we're going to clean this out right now. Stay tuned. This is the tricky part. You need to get this sluice out, but there's a lot of water running through, so you want to get it out even. You're going to take this, and you just, there you go, good level. You're going to put it, make sure all the material goes into the box. All right, so we're just going to take this miner's moss and rinse it off as best we can, because all those particles, gold or what have you be, get trapped in there. So just going to shake it. A washer machine. Flip it upside down. Get all those particles off. Give it a good shake. All right, now we're ready to put this in there and do the old-fashioned mining. Kind of tough to mine, but I'm gonna get started with it. Get some water in there and really get that around. That gold's gonna separate pretty good. You can dump some out. Some of that bigger rock material out. All right, guys, so we got some material out. I'm still going, trying to get that sand out. So far, I haven't really seen anything. Now, I'm not the best gold miner. This is just a hobby. I'm always watching and learning. So if you have any tricks or tips for me, leave them down below, because I want to get better at this and find some real gold. I'm getting down to the finer sand. I got some of those chunky rocks out of there, and I'm just going to keep working this. Be patient with it. All right, we're down to the bottom, guys. It looks like we might not have found anything. Let's just pour this here. You could see not a hole. There's some small quartz. That's about the best thing we got today, which is kind of cool, but we want some gold. It just looks like it's not here today, so at least you try. You got to try to find something, right? All right, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Sorry we didn't find any gold. I'm not the best gold miner, but you know, it's always good to try. If you're interested, just Google places around you, buy some simple equipment, and go test your luck, get better. There's plenty videos on YouTube on how to gold mine. If you do it in Southern California or in Wyoming, leave a comment below. I'd love to go out on a venture with someone. But subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on our next jewelry video.